Hi, this is Hito from hitostar.com. Today I'm going to be speaking about Cancer full moon, supermoon on January 1st, 2018. Happy New Year everyone! So we have a Cancer full moon, supermoon at the beginning of the 2018 and this is beautiful. Cancer is a sign related to family and close friends and also related to our emotions. So this full moon is the time we are realizing what's been happening in our emotions and also in our families and close relationships. Full moon is when the moon and the sun is 180 degrees, and especially this time is called supermoon. And supermoon happens when the moon is closer to the earth, so the energy of the full moon is heightened, and we will feel this energy much more than a regular full moon. You can also see the moon itself much bigger at this point as well. So this time it's a new year. You might be partying, meeting your friends, family, and it's a great time, but you could feel very emotional. You can feel this energy of the moon much more than usual. So this supermoon is revealing all the things that were hidden. So it's important for us to know what's coming out at this moment. You might be finding out some secrets, some true feelings from yourself or from your friends or family. It's important for us to know what's changing in our lives because everything is changing all the time. And if you try to resist to stay the same, universe might just push you to a different direction. And it's important for you to know where you are now and how you're feeling and what are the things you can do to make changes. So at this full moon, we have this triangle called Water Grand Trine. Water Grand Trine is a triangle made with all three water signs: Moon in Cancer, Neptune in Pisces, and Mars and Jupiter in Scorpio. All these planets are making this triangle, and it's a harmonized aspect. So this energy of water is floating at the time of full moon, and because it's supermoon, this energy is heightened as well. So what are the water signs? Water signs are very sensitive, intuitive, spiritual, and very artistic. So around this full moon, it's great for you to do anything to do with spirituality, healing, meditations, art, music, dance, any kind of artwork you would like to do. This full moon can make you feel very sensitive and it will give you great effect on whatever you create. Another topic at this full moon is we have 6 planets all in cardinal signs. Cardinal signs are the signs, it's a group of signs that needs a lot of actions. Those signs are the ones that take actions. Those are Cancer, Libra, Capricorn, and Aries. So we have the moon in Cancer, the Sun, Venus, Saturn, and Pluto in Capricorn, and Uranus in Aries. And all these 6 planets are in those positions. And what this means is because we have so many planets in cardinal signs make you take actions. Especially the sign of Capricorn, where the Sun, Venus, Saturn, Pluto, all these 4 important planets are right now. Capricorn is all about taking actions and manifesting things. So because of this configuration at this full moon, you might be feeling busy, you might be feeling like taking actions, things are moving all of a sudden. That can happen, and it's a great change for you. So just notice what are the things that's moving all of a sudden, manifesting, finally manifesting. full moon is always a time of completion, fruition, closure, time to release. So a lot of things can be coming to conclusion. You actually finally see some results from what you've been working on. These cardinal signs can play out in different ways, especially the balance between career and private, career, work, and your family. Because the moon is in Cancer, a sign of family and close friends, and all these planets, Sun, Venus, Saturn, Pluto in Capricorn, which is about status in the world, in the society. It's about your reputation and the career. So these two might be conflicting at this full moon. You can feel this pull to different directions. You might feel this internally in yourself, that which is the side that you need to work on right now. Are you working on your private more or the career, or how are you balancing the both? So this is a great topic to think about, and some truths might come out, some things that you needed to adjust that might come out at this full moon. Another topic at this full moon is the Saturn being in Capricorn, which I already talked about in the last video in New Moon in Sagittarius. This is a big deal because the Saturn being in another sign, changing sign, is a big shift for everyone. So think about the last month, December in 2017, the December we just finished. So there must be a lot of changes, heavy transformation, transition. It could be someone's death. It could be you might be finding someone's illness in your family, close people, or even if it's not that heavy, it could be something you manifesting things or having more responsibilities in life. It could be happening in different areas in life, but this is the effect from Saturn being in Capricorn. When the Saturn goes into Capricorn, that's the natural sign, what we call in astrology. Because Saturn rules sign of Capricorn, and when that happens, when the planet goes into natural sign, the effects from that sign comes out more than usual. So we are having this time in the next 3 years, up to 2020. So this is a topic a lot of astrologers have been talking about in the last few years, and now is the time that's actually happening. And if you are feeling that, especially this December, you are feeling some kind of heaviness in your family, just anything privately or at your career, it could be the effect from Saturn being in Capricorn. It depends on your chart. It depends on everyone's chart, but what this planet gives us in general is a reality check. It's some kind of a reality check that you finally have to face, and it is for a good cause, because otherwise you will not go through this manifestation in life. And it could be a little bit hard at this moment, but it's actually a great thing to do, to face things that you have been avoiding, or it might feel a little bit bitter, but it's actually a good time to work on. And Saturn gives you long-lasting success. So when you think about it, think about after 2020, you will gain all these things you worked on. You will gain the results and the blessings from the universe. We have few important dates in January. The first first thing is January 2nd, right after this full moon, we have Uranus going forward. So Uranus is the planet of revolution and freedom, and it was going backwards, retrograding in the last several months, and now it's going forward on the 2nd. This is about freedom. It's about revolution on a personal level and a bigger level as well. So you can feel this in different ways depending on where Uranus falls in your chart. But it's a great time to move everything forward, because as the planet Uranus goes forward, we have all the important planets going forward, all the major planets going forward, which is an amazing time. It doesn't happen that often, and from here, January 2nd to March 9th, which is when Jupiter goes backwards, those are the time that you want to launch your new project, your new business. Just push whatever you are working on. It's a great time. You already might have some plans around that time, which is great. And as an astrologer, I would always recommend to do things around that time to push things forward, because when a planet goes backwards, that's when we want to kind of stay quiet in a way, to look inward, to see what needed to be adjusted. So as all the planets going forward, that's the time we want to move things forward instead of looking back. So if you are working on something, it's a great time for you, and I hope you are putting great intentions for the new year 2018. Another important date on January is January 9th. We have Venus, Sun, and Pluto conjuncting in sign of Capricorn. So this is a time of transformation. You can physically feel very heavy around this time because of planet Pluto. It's the heaviest planet of all, and I find when other planets, smaller planets, make aspects, some angles to this heavy planet, you can physically feel very heavy, and also it's a time for transformation. Think about transformation. That's when your old self dies and new selves come out. So it could be heavy, it could be a little bit painful in some ways, but this is a great time to look into the truth. And again, like the full moon we have, some truth might come out, and some true feelings, true self might come out. You might be admitting something that you did not admit before, and this is a great time for you to look into what is true in your life. What are the things you can transform in your life? Thank you so much for watching. This is Hito from hitostar.com. I had a holiday sale in December 2017, and I had so many people contacted me, and I was so grateful about it. And because it was kind of a short notice, I'm gonna extend the date, and it will be until January 15th. My usual astrology session is $175 for an hour, but it will be $95 until January 15th. So I would love you to experience my session so you can set your intention for the coming year ahead. So you can actually look into what's happening in your chart, in your life. What are the things that can be challenging right now? What are the things you can actually expand, and how to go with it? That's how I help my clients. And I also have a package if you're looking into learn astrology, if you're looking into learn about yourself, transforming yourself, it's a great way. And I've been truly enjoying my the journey with my clients, and I hope you can join us as well. So thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe this video if you like this video. I have other social medias as well. I put everything down here. So I hope you have a beautiful year 2018, and may all your wishes come true, and I hope to see you next time. Happy full moon in Cancer.